Fair Use Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. June 17th. Deep down within us. We found the great reality deep down within us. In the last analysis, it is only there that He may be found. Search diligently within yourself. With this attitude, you cannot fail. The consciousness of your belief is sure to come to you. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 55. It was out of the depths of loneliness, depression, and despair that I sought the help of AA. As I recovered and began to face the emptiness and ruin of my life, I began to open myself to the possibility of the healing that recovery offers through AA program. By coming to meetings, staying sober, and taking the steps, I had the opportunity to listen with increasing attentiveness to the depths of my soul. Daily I waited in hope and gratitude for that sure belief and steadfast love I had longed for in my life. In this process, I met God as I understand Him. Courage to Change, One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, June 17th. Al-Anon helps many of us to cope with crises that we simply could not have managed on our own. We learn to lean on a power greater than ourselves, and through the faith and support that surround us, we discover that we can live and even grow through terribly difficult times. For most of us, the situation eventually alters, or we learn to find peace with it. But some of us continue to worry. What if crises return? Al-Anon has helped before, but will it work for me if I need it again? What if some other misfortune comes to pass? I cannot know what the future will bring. My best hope is every bit as likely to occur as my worst fear, so I have no reason to give more weight to my negative assumptions. All I can do is make the most of this day. Today I can choose to trust my recovery, the tools of the program, and my higher power, and to recognize how very far I have come. Today's reminder. Today I will take a few minutes to acknowledge my growth. I am not perfect, but I certainly have made progress. There is a quote from In All Our Affairs, and it reads, "We may not recognize our progress right away, but the effects of working the Al-Anon program are profound and lasting." Just for today, Daily Meditations for Recovering Addicts, June 17th. Walls. Reaching out is the beginning of the struggle that will set us free. It will break down the walls that imprison us. Basic text, page 83. Many of us came to NA emotionally shattered. Years of using people and allowing them to use us had taken their toll on our ability to trust anyone, ourselves included. But the love and acceptance we found in Narcotics Anonymous encouraged us to reach out and get close to others. The longer we stayed clean, the more we began to long for greater intimacy with our loved ones. We began reaching out in deeper, more meaningful ways, even though we might get hurt. Despite our fears of rejection, we decided to risk revealing ourselves, our beliefs, and our needs. We decided to let down our defensive walls. The freedom we've found has been worth the risk involved. We know there is still work to do before we will be completely free of the barriers built by years of active addiction. But by reaching out to other addicts and allowing them to reach out to us, Despite our human failings, we have come to know that we have a great capacity for love and intimacy. When set free of their restraining walls, our hearts hold great power. Just for today, I will let down my personal walls and reach out to others. I will allow my heart the freedom to love and be loved. Today, Emotions Anonymous, June 17th. Reflection for today. My life can be like scrambled eggs. Try as I might, I can't put those eggs back together again. So I have to explore my alternatives. How? With how? Honesty, openness, and willingness. With how? My life is still scrambled, but now I can cope and accept the scrambled eggs are good too. How? HOW. Honesty, openness, and willingness adds to my life and makes it better, just as adding bacon, toast, and jelly make the scrambled eggs more satisfying. Meditation for today. May I realize that I can live with unsolved problems. Today I will remember, however the egg is prepared, it can be good. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families. June 17th. Step 1. Recovery from the effects of an alcoholic and dysfunctional upbringing is a process, not an event. BRB, page 124. Read my book and you can change your life overnight. Come to my seminar and I'll give you everything you need. We hear things like this all the time. And many of us have bought those books and attended these seminars because we were looking for a quick fix that would cause us to suddenly change our dysfunctional lives into what we always thought they should be. Maybe we also heard people say that if we wanted something badly, we could make it happen. But we often miss the part about how things worth having take work. When we came to ACA, maybe we thought it could be our quick fix. We might have seen the 12 steps as a once and done program of recovery where we'd suddenly be cured. But as we open our minds and embrace the promises, we begin to really examine our lives. We need to understand where our dysfunctional behaviors came from. And knowing how long it took us to develop them helps us realize that it will probably take some time for us to change those behaviors. We begin to really internalize the fact that recovery is a process, and the ACA process of recovery works if we work it. The affirmation reads, "On this day, I will look for ways that help me make even small changes. I am willing to give my recovery the time it deserves because I'm worth it." This is DHB Recovery Network, daily affirmations, devotions, reflections, and meditations. I am Day. DAA are my initials. Please share, subscribe, like, and most of all, be the you that you are created to be, one day at a time. And remember that you are not alone.